Because you really only have two options. You're alive right now. You have this life. Either you're going to honor it and you're going to appreciate how beautiful and amazing life is, reality is, how precious this opportunity is, or you're going to take it for granted. And if you take it for granted, then you're just going to be skating by and just doing the bare minimum to get by. And when you're doing that bare minimum, how can you be motivated? How can you be passionate? How can you be excited? You're not really engaged. Engagement is the key. What is going to make you engaged in life at 100%? Figure that out. It's going to have to be some kind of spiritual connection. It can't just be material stuff. What is it in life you can really believe in? Find that and then do that every single day. And don't make any excuses for why you can't. Oh, but Leo, I don't have enough money, or I'm stuck in this shitty situation with my family, or I'm stuck in some third world country, or capitalism is holding me down, not giving me the opportunity. I don't have enough capital to start on my project, my dream project. I don't have the skills. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Those are all excuses. That's all secondary. You need to ground yourself in what is primary. What is primary is that you know that you want to make the most of your life and you want to live a passionate life and you want to be fully engaged with life. That's what you want. Do you want that or not? Now, if you don't want that, I can't help you. Nobody can help you. But if you do want that, then the rest, in a sense, solves itself. As long as you're focused on what you really want every single day and you wake up and you focus on that and you keep focusing on that and you keep wondering, how can I make this a reality? It doesn't matter what the obstacles are. It doesn't matter that you don't know how to do it. It doesn't matter that you don't have enough money. It doesn't even matter if you don't know exactly how you want your life to play out. None of that matters, because what matters really is first principles. You operate based upon first principles. And if your principle is engagement and passion and honoring your life, then all you have to do basically is keep asking yourself every single day, what is going to make me 100% engaged? What does it mean to be honoring my life? What is the most meaningful thing I can be doing with my life? What is the highest vision for my life? And you just focus on that, and you ignore all of the excuses, all of the obstacles, all of the limiting beliefs, all of the distractions. Those will all be there. You're going to have fears. You're going to have questions about how to go about this. Don't let that distract you. Keep your eye on the ball. Very much fulfilling on this promise of living an engaged life depends upon you not getting distracted. And this requires a seriousness and a focus. And nobody is going to do this for you. Only you can focus yourself. Only you can adopt the kind of seriousness that is necessary to actualize this kind of life. People around you are going to be distracting you constantly with their problems, their attachments, their fears, their BS, their culture wars, their latest, titillating distractions, their pursuit of petty, shallow things like money and sex and pleasure. That's what everybody around you is going to be doing, and they're going to be dragging you into their activities. And you got to be focused enough, keeping your eye on the ball of what you're really up to, which is you are building your life for maximum engagement, maximum passion, and nothing will get in your way. This is non-negotiable. This is what allows you to cut through all the shit. And there will be a lot of shit. There will be a lot of excuses and limiting beliefs. This is all par for the course. Expect that. It doesn't matter that you don't know the details of how you're going to go about doing this, because all of that you will figure out along the way. It simply doesn't matter. Especially at this day and age that we live in, the 21st century, with the internet, you have no excuses anymore. All of the information, all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, all of the principles that you need to create this kind of life are at your fingertips. If not free, then for pennies and dollars, you can get this stuff. It's not hard. All of the world's books are at your disposal. You can find courses on anything you need. You can find workshops, seminars, conventions on any bit of information you need, any skills you need. What makes this so powerful and so hopeful is when you realize that really, literally nothing is stopping you. There is nothing stopping you from actualizing your life other than your own complacency and laziness and lack of focus and lack of discipline. That's really it. That is the obstacle. All other obstacles are just offshoots of this. You can find any resource you need, any knowledge, any experience you lack, you can develop. Any skills you don't have, you can build. Anything you don't know, you can find somebody who's already done something similar and you can get their advice and work off of their experience. Of course, this requires you to be very committed and very resourceful and go out there and search for this stuff. But if you're fully engaged at 100% with actualizing your full potential and honoring this gift of your life, then you'll do this eagerly. It won't even be a chore for you. And you will build your life piece by piece by piece, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. You will build the skills you need. You will find the people you need. You will read the books you need. You will find the videos you need. You'll listen to the podcasts you need. You'll find the experts you need. All the fears you have, it's okay. You'll tackle them one by one. All the limiting beliefs you have, it's okay. You'll tackle them one by one and you'll bust them all. Nothing is preventing you from busting all of your limiting beliefs. Whatever obstacles you have, whether they're financial ones, you can tackle those. Health obstacles, you can tackle many of those as well. If it's having the wrong people in your life, you can get rid of those people. If it's about finding better people, adding better people to your life, you can add better people to your life. But you have to be fully engaged and you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to get it done. If it means moving to a different city, you move to a different city. If it means moving to a different country, you move to a different country and you don't make excuses about it. You see, and that's the power of this method, is that ordinarily it's like when you want something, then there's usually a cost to it. And then when you hear the cost, you're like, well, but that's kind of inconvenient. I don't want to do that. But when you're fully engaged, you don't care what the cost is. You do it anyways. And you eagerly take on the challenge of facing all these obstacles and paying all these costs. In fact, you're proactive about paying the cost. When you realize that I got to move to a different country in order to actualize my full potential, rather than saying like, oh, well, but that's going to be a problem and how am I going to live there and I'm going to be far from my family and all this stuff. You don't think about that. You get excited about the prospect of, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through this challenge, but that's going to get me one step closer to what I need to actualize my life. And in a sense, it's not even an option in your mind. You must do it because you've already committed to being fully engaged with your life. And if this is necessary, then it's necessary. And this is just the next thing you got to do. And in this way, you will tackle every single obstacle that comes your way.